I'm talking.
Mama, don't get up out the chair. We need you in the chair.
Yeah, we go. Hey, I don't listen. You know Karen Wolf.
I've never met that woman.
You never met her? Karen Wolf? We met him. We interviewed her. Remember?
I met her musically.
I never met her.
I
Okay.
met Karen Wolf musically. We have a musical relationship.
Okay.
I
Well,
met
I'm
her
what
musically
you're talking.
because I was listening to the music. So we met musically.
Go ahead and start.
Okay. Okay. Do you think Cookie might know him more than you? In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Karen Wolf told me she was old as Jesus Christ. Welcome to Southern Soul ECP. I'm your host, EZP. Another edition of your favorite Southern Soul programming. I'm joined by my co-host, Shell from Magic108FM.com, the Housework Blues Show,
Yeah.
and Mag Beats from the HotboxFM.com. And we are doing a highlight expose on Miss Karen Wolf. What a great lady.
Oh yeah, she's one of my
Absolutely.
favorites.
When you
I'll
want
tell
to get some vibes going, and when you play a song that's definitely going to get people on the floor. I did a birthday party not so long ago in Atlanta, and that was one of the songs I played, one of her songs, where everybody just got on the floor. Like that's the type of music she makes. Like get on the floor music. That's what I like about her.
Yeah, she got a couple of stepping songs that's off the chain. You know, I'm really well. I have learned them, but they weren't that hard to do. So, you know, I do have the video on how to do it on Southern Soul ATLFM.com webpage. So you can definitely go there, check out how to do it.
See me, I just watch all the ladies do it. I don't do it myself. I think that's how she made it.
Not necessarily, because I see a lot of men doing slides and stepping. Lots
I don't
of
be
them.
looking at them. They're invisible. I'll be looking at them.
It ain't about you looking at them. It's about you looking to see how they're doing it. They dancing with the ladies while you sitting there looking.
Hey, sometimes that's all you need.
Okay.
I guess y'all wondering about my hat. Nobody said anything about it, but my hat, I just came from outside and it's the end of the summer. So I'm enjoying myself and I just thought, why not wear it to Southern Soul EZP? You know, because I still got my hair. Hold up. See it? It's still there.
Yeah.
But I got the hat on because you know why I got the hat on. Karen Wolf, y'all. I mean, we had a chance to talk with her. And it was a real nice talk. We did an interview on Southern Soul ATLFM.com with OC Soul, and we're gonna play that expose with OC Soul and Karen Wolf, and we got a chance to chat with her a little bit.
And it is on the house party.
So, you know, I'm excited about that. She's a real nice person. We've got some real nice footage of her dancing and having a good time. And the big thing about Karen Wolf is that she did background for Denise LaSalle. She was a gospel singer. She and her whole family were in gospel in the city where she's from. And her father had a gospel group. And then her sisters started a gospel group, and then she got mad because she didn't like what was going on in the gospel group. So she decided to go out on her own after she left Denise LaSalle, and now we have Karen Wolf because she left gospel. And when OC Soul asked her would she do gospel again, you know what she said, y'all?
What?
No.
And she
Said,
like
hell no, I ain't
she
doing
like
no
that
gospel.
Southern Soul.
Right. And she said that God is first in her life.
Yeah.
But the gospel business is something else too. Just like the regular entertainment business. Y'all didn't know that, did y'all?
I really didn't.
It's a pretty lengthy expose. So hey, y'all,
but it's a good one.
Yeah. So we'll get to it. Shell, go ahead and tell us how you feel today before we go to the expose. Come back and close out.
I'm feeling real good today, y'all. I'm feeling real good. Karen Wolfe is an excellent person. I can't wait to meet her face to face. I've talked to her a couple of times, but I haven't met her face to face. She does a lot of stuff with J Red as well. That's one of the producers and blues singers here in Atlanta. She does work with him, and she tours with him as well. They tour together. Yeah. Let's check out this Southern Soul ATLFM.com house party.
That sounds good to me, Mac B's.
Sound like a plan. Let's do it.
And we really appreciate you guys. Tune in, turn it on, subscribe, hit that like button, y'all.
Where and how did this thing begin, and how did you gain your persona?
Without telling y'all my age now, you talking about going back to the Genesis now. Listen now.
Let's do it.
I'm close to Jesus Christ AD. Before.
Come on now, come on. Come on now.
She talks junk like us. Yeah. She talks junk like us.
But I'll be more than happy to share with you a little bit about my life and my journey. Most of our Southern Soul artists and our R&B artists and most genres, I did come from gospel. I started out doing gospel. My father was a gospel singer. He was a quartet singer, and he had a quartet group called the Spiritual Five. They traveled up and down the highways and stuff, and I saw a lot of that. I got a chance to witness a lot of that, and I enjoyed what I saw with my father and his group, and we would enjoy sitting there and listening to them rehearse, because they would have rehearsal at our home. So, of course, I took a front seat because music was already in my soul by that time. And I may have been around maybe about 9 or 10 years old, maybe a little younger. But at the tender age of 15, I grabbed one of my sisters that's the oldest. She's a couple of years older than me. At the time, I had 4 sisters. I have 2 left. But one of those sisters, I grabbed her and told her, let's start a gospel group. And she said, I'll be more than happy to. So I grabbed her and a couple of other girls, and we started a gospel group called the Harmonette of Pine Bluff, Arkansas. And that group went on, and, of course, it changed over the course of time. It changed members, and it ended up changing to, and mostly it was a family group. But when the family, moved on to other things, then it became a group of young ladies that I was very good friends with and was in church with, and it became the group called Direction at that time. So, it started out family with Direction, but then it moved into those younger ladies that I went to church with, and then we changed the name to Serenity. So that was the gospel group that I had. And, I love gospel. It's where I come from. But would I do it again? Absolutely not. But, I love it. And absolutely not. I would probably do like a reunion or something like that. But to just turn around and go back to gospel, no, I wouldn't. But that's not saying that I don't love God, because that is first in my life. And He is first in my life. So, but the gospel industry can be something else too. So, it just, at that time, I met I don't know how far y'all want me to take this, but I did meet, I did meet the legendary Denise LaSalle in around 1990.
I heard that.
Wow.
1990, I met her because she was married to my ex-husband's brother. So at the time I was married, I ended up marrying her brother-in-law, and we became sister-in-laws. And a lot of people thought that she was my mother, my auntie, they never got the sister-in-law part. They was always my mom or my auntie. So But we were actually sister-in-laws. We were married to two brothers. Of course, I dropped my zero and she kept her hero. But
yeah, she did have that song. Yeah.
Yes, but we continued. I continued on singing. That's been at around 1997. I was still doing gospel, but at that time I kind of gotten fed up because groups were, people, new members were coming and going, and I had just kind of gotten fed up. And at the time, my husband at the time, which was her brother-in-law, we were doing gospel together. So, we just got to the point to where we said, okay, if this group doesn't work out, I was singing part-time backup for Denise LaSalle, but I was still doing my own gospel thing. And so I told him, I said, well, listen, if this next group doesn't work out, I'm going full-time with Denise. And he said, I understand, because if this group don't work out, I'm going to get me an R&B group and I'm going to go full-time. I said, well, let's do it then. So that's what happened. The group broke up and I started singing full-time backup with Denise LaSalle up until around, from 1997 till around 2006. And around 2006, that's when I put out my very own first CD. Was 2006, and it was called First Time Out. That was the name of that CD.
And what was your big single on that?
The single from that was Backdoor Love Affair. That's right. Backdoor Love Affair was the single from that. I need a backdoor love affair, somebody to hit it when he ain't there. So,
oh my!
That was well. Now I was with the. Who did I just say I was with? Now
I know.
That's the second Millie Jackson right there. It was Millie Jackson and it was Denise LaSalle. So I got good training. So, it went from there until around 2000. And Backdoor Love Affair, it wasn't a big record, but it did get me on the map. And at that time, I was with a young lady named Anna Corday, who was the widow of Bill Corday. Bill Corday put out Get That Lie Straight back in the day. Y'all too young. Y'all don't know nothing about that.
No, I know a little bit about that. Yeah. I read a little bit from the history book.
Okay, a little bit. Yeah, I was with her. She had a record label called Corday Records, and I was with her record label at the time. I put out Backdoor Love Affair, and so then we went on to 2000. I think in 2009, that's when I put out my first real hit, which was Man Enough. And when we dropped that song, man, I'm telling you, my career took off like a rocket. It just went from there to non-stop.
That song is still hitting fake out.
It is still
man enough to leave.
Yes, it is.
Woman enough to let you go.
Yes, I am still working. Believe it or not, I am still working off of that song right there.
I know you are.
Yes.
Beautiful thing.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah. So it just went from there to, and Omar Cunningham wrote that song. So he turned around and then he wrote me another one that did really well. It wasn't big as Man Enough, but it did really well, which was Stuttering. So after he wrote Stuttering, I had a young man right out of West Memphis, Arkansas, named John Cummings, who is also an artist in his own right. He has a few songs out of himself with Echo Records. So John Cummings wrote Southern Soul Party Move. So that became a real big song for me too.
Oh yeah, I love that song.
Yeah, we're doing that one right.
John wrote that, and then he turned around and he wrote a song called "You Ain't No Player, You Just a Bill Payer." And let's
call it what it is.
Call it what it is. You ain't no player now, no player. You just a bill payer.
That's some grown folk stuff.
I got a couple of friends I got to share that one with. They think they playing, they ain't playing, they just paying. Paying the bill.
That's it. You tell some fans that they ain't playing nothing. They paying. That's what they do. I'm telling you. Went from there, to where I am now. It just, the songs just kept going, and then I turned around and wrote another one called That Chick Ain't Me. So that did real well for me. And then I turned around and wrote one called You Ain't Woman Enough to Take My Man. So yeah, that's been doing really well for me. So it's just I've got so many that has really done really well, and radio has really picked them up and really showed me love with them. For that I'm grateful. Yeah.
And I'm sure you find that some songs that you may have done some time back, something happened that triggered something, and somebody reached back and brought those songs back that you thought maybe wouldn't never do a whole lot, and then all of a sudden you riding with that.
Absolutely. I'm telling you, it has happened. It really has, because I've gone to shows and I had people to tell me, you didn't do my song, and I'm like, wait a minute, and the ladies mainly would say, my song B.O.B., and I'm like, what?
I don't like so.
Go way, I'm back. You don't even know they've been listening to you.
You didn't do my song B.O.B., battery operated boyfriend. Yeah.
You got some titles, Karen. You really do. I mean, if people don't even hear those songs, they love those titles. Those titles are hot.
Yeah. And I was just going to say, too, and I'm going to Shell and Earl, you guys feel free to jump in here anytime. But it seems like there's some organized approach or target to the style of songs you sing, because in your message underlined, you're really telling folks that, look, this is what don't mess with. I know what time it is. I know what time. Whether it's that man or that woman, you let them know. Look, don't bring that to Karen.
That's right. If you don't want to grown folks show, then please don't go Karen Wolfe, because it's gonna be strictly for the grown folks. Now, don't get me wrong. I do know how to cater to the kids, and I do know how to hold my tongue. But y'all better realize who I came up under, and y'all better know that I got taught really well, and I know a whole lot about life. And I promise you, it comes out in my music.
It does. This is a good segue for the grown folks step. That song is hot.
Oh yeah.
I know how to do the dance now.
Grown step is one of my favorites.
Mine too.
The only problem was right when COVID hit.
Yeah,
and when COVID
you sure
hit,
did.
I wasn't able to. Yeah, right when COVID hit, and I wasn't able to get out and push it like I really wanted to push it, and I wasn't able to get out and teach the dance like I really wanted to get out and teach the dance.
Yeah, because I was going.
I'm working on bringing back around.
Oh, okay. Because I was wondering if you did your own line dancing. Do you teach it?
Yes, I have the line dance to it and all. So yes, I'm gonna bring that one back out, and I'm gonna teach it.
Good.
Step is a hot one. That one is hot.
Yeah, I love that song.
Well, you got a lot of them that's hot.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, absolutely.
I just wanted to mention the stellar reputation that has followed Miss Wolfe, and that is always doing a awesome show, always starting, always showing up, and 100% of the time she's gonna be there for the show. It doesn't really matter if it's Dewdrop, Mississippi. You have that reputation. I wanted to congratulate you on that reputation.
Yeah.
Of always being there. When you say you're going to be there, you there.
That's right. I'm going to be there. My word is all I have.
That's right.
Definitely. That's right. That's all I have. And my father taught me that. Your word is all you have. Your word is your bond. And if you can't keep that, then you can't keep nothing. So, I try to keep my word, regardless of what. I don't care if it's Bucktown 2, Mississippi, or Wolfe, Darling, Alabama. It don't matter to me. I'm going. If it's in your backyard, I'm coming. If it's in your front yard, I'm coming.
There you go.
If it's on your patio, I'm coming. I'm gonna be there.
That's professionalism. Yeah.
That's it. I'm gonna be there because you called for me. I promised you I was gonna be there, and I'm gonna be there. The only way I don't is I'm 6 feet under, or I'm too sick to make it. That's what.
Answer me this. Now you have a certain persona, you have a certain stage swag, you have a certain thing that says, "Hey, this is Miss Karen Wolfe." Where did that come from?
It actually came from Denise and Anna Corday, and my husband, because before them, I was pretty much a big introvert. I was not one who, believe it or not, I thought I was, big people person, and I'm really out there. But come to find out, I actually was a big introvert instead of extrovert. But they were the ones who, first of all, Anna Corday, when I was with her label, she was the first one that said, "Girl, you got it, now flaunt it. You got them big old legs, the men want to see them big old legs, so you need to wear something and flaunt some legs." And I'm like, I am not doing that. I am not about to do that. Because I was like, no, I'm not going to do that, because I do shows for 98.9% women, and them women ain't trying to see all that. And she was like, yeah, but you got men at the show too, and them men do want to see it. So I'm like, oh, okay. So she was like, no, you need to start showing them legs. She was like, that's Lynn White used to show them legs all the time, man, and that's what got her by. And I was like, really? I was like, oh, okay, well, we'll try it and see. And you have to remember too that the men are paying the bill. So a lot of times those women show up at their shows because those men pay because the men are paying for them to be there. You guys don't right. That's right.
Yeah.
So then came the makeup part of it, and Denise was one of those type ladies who her face is always beat to the gods. She gonna always have her makeup on perfectly. So she was like, "Girl, you need to put the makeup on." I'm like, "Girl, I'm a tomboy. I ain't got time for all that, man. I just want to get up there and sing, down and get on down." And she was like, "No, you need to make your face up, and you're a star. You don't never know who you're gonna run into." And I'm like, "Well, whatever, Then I started running into people, and they're like, "You can't move." And I'm like, my face ain't made up. I'm looking terrible. And I'm like, And then I go somewhere, and then my whole band would be like, "She out there? Karen Wolfe is out there." And I'm like, oh my God, do y'all not know I look terrible? So that taught me to stop doing it and start doing what Denise told me. Keep myself together at all times, because you never know who you run into. Then came my husband. I was this type person that as soon as I get off stage, I'm running to the bus, or I'm running to the van, or I'm running to the RV, because I just want to shut everything down at that point, because I'm too shy. I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know what to say to people. Y'all can't tell that now, can you? You can't tell that now, can you?
Can't tell that now. But I can relate to what you're saying. That introverted part of you is still there. But
it is.
That extroverted part of you to the max, so that you can go out and do what you need to do. That's great.
And that's the part that my husband brought out of me, because he would come after I would get off stage. I would run to whatever I was in, and just, they would come to the bus and, "Well, everybody want to take a picture with you." I was like, I don't want to take pictures, and so my husband would just lightly grab my hand, and he's like, "Okay, now you're done. Now come on, go greet your fans." And he'd take me out there to him, and then all of a sudden he started backing up, and he'd get further and further in the back, and I'm like, "Where did he go? I'm looking for him." And then let me know. Yeah. If you need him, let me know. But if you don't need him, you just go right ahead and do what you got to do. And he would come up, and he'd go take a picture with him, baby. Take a picture. So he'd start taking the pictures with them, and for them and everything. So they were the ones. My husband, Anna, and Denise brought me out. That's where the swag and the extroverted part comes from, and And so once I started, my fans kept it going. So it's like, okay, what you gonna wear next? What you gonna wear next? I'm like, y'all putting this pressure on me. Oh my God. Now I gotta try to figure out what I'm gonna wear next. That became a shopping. Then that turned into a shopping problem. So I'm like, okay. Now y'all got fussing at me because now I gotta be shopping every time I get ready to do it. But that's where it all came from. Seriously, it all came from those three right there. Because it had been me, man, I would have on some blue jeans and I'd be looking any kind of way up there, man. Because I'm a tomboy. Once I get home, all that stuff comes off, and that's it.
Let me ask you this: on that no refunds photo, how was you feeling on that one?
You know what? That was one of my good nights. It really was. And when I took that photo, that was a good night for me. I was actually on a show when I took that photo.
That's a nice photo.
Pull the photo. Yeah, thank you. I just happened to pull the photo back up, and I showed it to Sham and J Red, and they was like, "I think that's the one. I think that's the one you should use for the photo." So whatever y'all think, it's fine with me. So, you know, that was one of my good nights, right there. That photo. Yeah.
Very legislative single that's out there and popping. People need to go and find it, download it. I'm sure it's everywhere where it's easy for them to access.
It is.
Yeah, and tell us a little bit about that one, how it came to be. I know a little bit of the backstory, but I mean, you've got it all, and they're here to listen to you, not to me.
Right, but you're part of the family, so you know a little bit about it. So, but that came about when J Red and I had already did a song together, "What's Up for the Night." So I talked to J Red and I said, "Listen, Jay," I said, "I need you to write me a song." I said, I love your songs, I love your music. I need you to write me a song." And then the one that he wrote for Denise, Man's World, I was like, "Man, that's a bad song, man. Write me a song." So he was like, "All right, yeah, I like your song." So, when he finished with the song, he sent it to me and let me hear it. And I was like, "Oh, wow, wait a minute now." But at the time, I was still under another record label, and it was not much I could do. If you know anything about these record labels, you know that once you're under those labels, man,
that's right.
Gotta do what they say do. You can't, you can't do anything on your own. So I told Jay, I said, "Jay," I said, "I'm done with this label. And once I'm done with that label, then I finally did my last song for that label." And I told Jay I was ready. Jay Red is I call him the truth. I call him the truth. He's the truth of this music game, man. I'm telling you.
Absolutely.
He is the absolute truth. That is a talented young man. He is a talent beyond measures. And so him and his beautiful wife, they both just got so much talent, you know. So when he wrote the song and he sent it to me and let me hear it, and I let my husband hear it. He's like, "That's a feel-good song." He said, "I like that song." He said, "It's a feel-good song." I said, "Yeah, it does. It makes you feel good. It makes you want to move and dance and get up and move around."
That's exactly what you want. Anything you like to leave the listening audience with as we get ready to tune out here?
Oh, well, I always like to say thank you to all of my fans and friends and family for all of your support, and especially all of you my radio angels, all of you guys. I really want to say thank you so much to y'all for supporting me over all these years, and and just rocking with Karen Wolfe, and continuing to play my music. And to all of my fans, man, y'all just continue to rock with Karen Wolfe, because I promise you, I'm gonna continue to rock with y'all, and I'm gonna continue to love y'all forever and a day. So I just appreciate y'all so much, and I thank y'all so much. And a special shout out and thank you to J Red the nephew and Sham Redmond. Y'all are my.
We're back.
We're back.
Yes. Man, Karen Wolfe, off the chain. Just a life you would not expect.
She is so fun.
Man, she's a lot of fun. A lot of expertise, a lot of experience. She's an offspring of Denise LaSalle musically and Millie Jackson. And you learned that today, that she comes with great pedigree.
Oh, yeah.
Karen Wolfe, y'all, we really appreciate it. Take us on home, Shell.
I think I'm gonna let Mac tell you what to do this time.
Yeah,
Go
You
ahead,
know
Mac.
what to do. You know what to do. Double jab that like button, karate chop that subscribe button, kick that share button, and drop that comment. We out.
Peace.
Peace, y'all. I was trying to salute and kiss at the same time and wound up doing that. All right, y'all.
Right. I was trying to figure out what that was.
I know. Bye.
Bye.